You recording?
Yeah.
You're gonna hand him something, right? Okay, let me just get ready for that. You are good to go.
I'm now handing to Dr. Cavenaugh. Cavenaugh. Dr. Cavenaugh, okay, sorry.
Whenever you're ready.
I'm now handing to Dr. Cavenaugh Anna's medical bill for her stay at Bergen Regional Hospital for the 11-day commitment. Please can you read the amount that's showing there on that medical bill, please?
Yeah, certainly. It reads $13,000.
And can you now tell us from Anna's medical report which 3 medications that she was forcibly given during her 11-day stay at Bergen Regional Hospital and what the side effects are for those medications?
She was given 3 medications. She was given Risperdal, she was given lithium, and she was given Klonopin. Risperdal is very sedating, and that's why they use it in a situation like this. It may dull thinking. If it is a true psychotic episode with a biological basis, it will help that. It will help that clear up. But it can be very sedating, affect thinking, and long-term can have some more serious side effects that have to do with muscle movements. There may even be some of those side effects rapidly. Lithium is a medication that generally does not affect the awareness and the energy, but it can in long term affect the kidney, so it has to be cautiously used, requires blood tests and monitoring. And Klonopin is a sedative, it's a tranquilizer that calms a person down, may make them tired, and may interfere with some of the clarity of their thinking. In long-term daily use, Klonopin is actually addictive.
So now that we have heard that Anna was detained for 11 days to be given a misdiagnosis of bipolar disorder and forcibly treated with 3 medications with the side effects that we've just heard, to then be met with a bill for $13,000, do you think there was any harm in the manner in which Miss Biltmore was treated? And what about the use of medications in this case?
Let me answer this in 2 parts. First of all, in 1979, Anna Biltmore had a spiritually transformative experience, led to a diagnosis, a hospitalization, bipolar disorder, and was extremely stigmatizing, affecting her for many years. She was even required to take medications, which is a daily reminder that she had, according to diagnosis, a mental disorder. She spent 25 years trying to come back from this and learning about spiritual experience. She continued to have these spiritual experiences that were guiding her, and she came back powerful, to the point where she was appearing on Wall Street and thought that things had been overcome. Hold on, I don't want to do all this.
All right, stop rolling. Oh wait. You rolling still? Yeah. Okay, just do it. All right. What is it? What is that?
Line delivery is really good.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm organizing.
No.
No.
Turn and talk to you.
I was thinking that,
Even
yeah.
though you're doing that.
Yeah.
Like, you can do whatever you want, you know, to have a change.
Yeah. It's just that that's the last question now.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
There are other people.
Okay. All right.
You're good.
Say,
Ready? 3, 2, 1. Action.
she spent 25 years trying to come back from this, learning about spiritual experiences, talking to others, hearing similar stories, and she continued to have some of these experiences that guided her. She came back powerfully, becoming a consultant, and was preparing to really move back into her role in presenting at Wall Street. But because of this incident, there were always these self-doubts. And I want to say something directly to you and to Your Honor and to the jury and to the psychiatric profession and anyone that may be watching this. I want all of you to put yourself in Mrs. Biltmore's place. Imagine that you had 3 incredible dreams, any one of which would get fulfilled, you would be thrilled. Anna Biltmore had this. Now, imagine as Mrs. Biltmore, you were continuing to have these experiences. You were guided by them, your self-esteem would peak, you would get confidence. Maybe this was a message. This was guiding you. This was important. And you keep going. Now, imagine that within a month, the second dream comes true. This is like winning the Mega Millions, not once, but twice. Imagine what would happen, your energy, your confidence. This would be so powerful, you would start to consider, why me? What are the doubts? Could this be a message? Could this be a spiritual message? Is there a purpose for me? This couldn't be possible. And you keep going. Then, at the same time, in Anna Biltmore's situation, there was a third dream. This came in the form of a relationship, a love relationship, a soulmate. After 2 failed marriages, someone that understood, that could connect with her. Just think of it. This, in most people's lives, could be called almost mind-blowing. And that's what happened. The spiritual experience escalated. She got to the point where she thought she had special powers. She thought she could walk through walls. Yes, this was a psychotic episode, but this was not a biological disorder. This was not a bipolar disorder. This was not a mental illness. It was a spiritual emergency that got out of control, would have resolved on its own with proper treatment, proper support, without medications. And she was thrown into a hospital against her will. From Wall Street to stigma, all of the past came back. It was devastating. Talk about harmful. And this undermined everything for the past 2 years. She has been unable to come back from this insult, this stigma, as well as the effect on her own self-esteem. But my concern is not only did this do harm with the mismanagement, spiritual experiences are real. They are a sign that something within us is opening to a new level of awareness, a new level of guidance that has wisdom and has direction and provides purpose. This is the tragedy. This was missed. This is being missed in hospitals, mental health centers on a daily basis. This is a sign and an opportunity for a person to grow, and to grow in a tremendous, very powerful, very important way for health and well-being. And this is a tragedy. Not only was there a harm and mistreatment, but a missed opportunity. And that's how I think the harm really was for Mrs. Biltmore. Who knows? where things would have been in her life had this not happened.
Thank you, Dr. Cavenaugh. Your Honour, I have no further questions.